Welcome to our video on why do golfers yell fore. Golf is a sport known for its decorum, etiquette, and respect for other players. But amidst the calm and composure on the golf course, one can often hear golfers shouting fore at the top of their lungs. But what does this word mean, and why do golfers yell it? Curious much? Why do golfers yell fore when they hit a golf ball in the direction of other players? Fore is the shortened version of a Scottish warning, a fore, which means to look ahead. It allows golfers to be forewarned in case of an errant shot. But wouldn't it make more sense for them to yell duck? Why not say, hey, watch out, I just hit a wayward shot that is probably about to hit you? Well, fore is not a random noise, but a time-honored tradition. Although you may have heard golfers shout fore many times, most people do not know its meaning or where it came from. Let's try to unravel the mystery of why golfers yell fore and what historians have to say about it. But before we get into that, make sure to subscribe to our channel for best golfing guides, highlights, and latest news. History of fore in golf. Beginner golfers learn to yell fore after a bad shot as a warning before scoring their first shot in golf. They also learn ducking and taking cover from an incoming ball early on. According to golf historians, this word dates back to the 16th century. The website ScottishGolfHistory.org, a golf glossary published in 1857, included the word fore. This suggests that it was in use a couple of decades before. The British Golf Museum gives evidence of 1881 reference to fore in a golf book, which gives the clue that the term was already in use at that early date. The Merriam-Webster Dictionary says that the word fore came to be used in golf in 1878. So, fore has been part of the game of golf for a long time. But why fore? Why that word? How did fore become a warning cry in golf? Nobody knows for sure actually, as the origins of yelling fore are somewhat unclear. However, there are three theories floating around. Let us go through them one by one. Where before? The John Knox theory. Although this is a far-fetched possibility, it's worth mentioning. It relates to 16th century Scottish Protestant reformer John Knox. John Knox's story tells us about the strategies employed to defend the city of Leith. The defenders of the city of Leith cried out, "Where before?" when any enemy soldier approached. This gave the warning to their fellow fighters to lay down so they remain unhurt. So fore could have been derived from an artillery term warning gunners to stand clear. This explanation means, firstly, that the term where before was foreshortened to fore rather than where. And, secondly, it must have been sufficiently well known to be used by golfers. From fore caddy to fore. Historians at the British Golf Museum and many others believe that the word fore, as a warning in golf, evolved from fore caddy. Because golf balls were expensive, golfers employed fore caddies to stand where the ball might land and reduce the number of lost balls. In the early days of golf, golf balls were handmade, always custom-ordered, and hence costly. Losing a golf ball was a real hit to the pocket of the golfers. The role of the fore caddy was very important to the players in olden times. A fore caddy is a person who accompanies a group of golfers around the golf course, going forward on each hole to be in a position to pinpoint the locations of the group members' shots. If a member of the group hits an errant shot, the fore caddy tracks down the ball and lets the golfer know its location. It is probable that golfers shouted to their fore caddy, who would always be some distance ahead, to draw attention to the fact the ball was coming and could hit them in the head, and, in time, this was shortened to fore. The start of usage of the terms caddy, for caddy, and fore further strengthens the validity of this theory. Shoot over their heads. Another popular theory given by USGA, United States Golf Association, derives from the military battlecraft of musket days. When infantry advanced in their formation in the 17th and 18th centuries, artillery batteries fired behind them, shooting over their heads. An artilleryman about to fire would yell "Beware before," so that the infantry would know to avoid the shells that would be coming at them. Thus in golf, fore was used as a shortened term of beware before. Muskets took an especially long time to reload. After the front row of soldiers fired their weapons, the rows behind them would take turns firing. Historians speculate that soldiers used fore as a warning to those in the front to protect their heads while the back ranks fired. So when a golfer misfired and sent his golf ball off the tee, an errant shot in the golf course, beware before was shortened to fore and then became a term widely used in golf. At the time, golfers would often play on open fields shared with farmers and their livestock. To avoid hitting cows or other animals grazing on the course, golfers would yell "Fore Caddy" to alert the caddy to get the animals out of the way or take cover to avoid injury. Today, yelling "Fore" is an integral part of golf etiquette. If you hit a shot that you think might be headed toward other golfers or spectators, it is considered good manners to yell "Fore" to warn them. This allows them to take cover or get out of the way, which can help prevent accidents and injuries. In addition to yelling "Fore," golfers also use hand signals to indicate the direction of an incoming ball. If a golfer hits a shot toward another group of golfers or spectators, they will usually point in the ball's direction to help people avoid it. When should we yell "Fore"? In golf, "Fore" is a traditional warning shouted by players to alert others that a golf ball is coming towards them. The shout is used to avoid hitting other players or spectators with the ball. Typically, "Fore" is shouted when a golf ball is hit off course or is traveling in a direction where it may hit someone. Golfers should shout "Fore" as soon as they realize that the ball may not be heading toward the intended target or may be heading toward an area where people are located. In general, it is always better to err on the side of caution and shout "Fore" whenever there is any possibility of the ball striking someone. This helps ensure the safety of everyone on the golf course. Importance of yelling "Fore" in golf? Yelling "Fore" is a traditional warning shouted by golfers to alert other players or nearby people that a golf ball is headed in their direction. This warning is essential in promoting safety on the golf course and preventing accidents and injuries. A golf ball can travel at high speeds and can cause serious injury or damage to property if it hits someone or something unexpectedly. By yelling "Fore," golfers can give others enough time to react and take cover, reducing the risk of accidents and injuries. Additionally, failing to yell "Fore" can be considered a breach of golf etiquette and is one of the golf penalties resulting in disciplinary action on the golf course. Therefore, it is important for golfers to be mindful of their surroundings and to yell "Fore" when necessary to promote safety and maintain proper golf course etiquette. The use of "Fore" is not only important for safety reasons but also as a show of good sportsmanship. By yelling "Fore," golfers are taking responsibility for their shots and showing consideration for the safety of others on the course. It's a way of acknowledging that golf is not just an individual sport but one that involves respect for others. What to do when someone yells "Fore" in your direction in golf? When you hear someone yell "Fore" in golf, it means that a golf ball is headed in your direction, and you should take immediate action to protect yourself. Here are the steps you should follow. Stop moving. As soon as you hear "Fore," stop moving and try to locate the ball. Cover your head. If you can't locate the ball, or if it's coming at you too fast, cover your head with your arms to protect yourself. Identify the ball. If you can locate the ball, try to identify where it's going and move out of the way. Stay alert. Even after the ball has passed, remain alert for any additional shots that may come your way. In conclusion, the tradition of yelling "Fore" spans centuries and has remained relevant for the right reasons. Being struck by a speeding ball is one of the types of golf injuries to watch out for. While you may surely want to outperform your competitors, we know you would not like it at the cost of someone's health. The mark of sportsmanship is healthy competition. So, now that you know the meaning of the word "Fore," remember its usage for the benefit of others and yourself too. This was our complete take on why do golfers yell "Fore. We hope this video was helpful for you. Like, subscribe and ring the notification bell for more golfing guides and information from Golfing is Best.